Oh, what? I'm back? Holy shit. I'm back after all this time on YouTube. What has been like at least 1 year? Oh man, hopefully the game's not that loud. Jesus Christ, I'm doing this shit live commentary while playing this game. Call of Duty Zombies in 2020. Sure as hell I am. Okay, so real quick, the only reason why I'm playing this game is because I thought about coming back to playing zombies for a bit. Lately, I've been playing quite a bit of zombies, and I just had the urge for some reason late at night, as of like what, like almost 12 a.m. At the recording of this video. I decided to make this video, kind of give you guys an update on me real quick, and I'm just gonna play this game kind of live to commentary as I. So basically, just relax and just kind of hear me ramble on for a bit. And forgive me if I sound very rusty because it's been so long since I've done a video on YouTube like this. Plus, I also might sound a tad quiet. Like I said, it's pretty late here, so people are asleep in the house. So, fucking. Oh wait, shit seems so loud to me. I want to make sure you guys hear me clear in this video because, I don't know, there's quite a lot of things I want to talk about, I guess. So, yeah, I'm playing this game live, and so if you hear me stop talking like every goddamn time, you'll know the exact reason why. Playing a video game while talking is not something I'm usually comfortable doing, but, I don't know. Yeah, for those who still like to watch my YouTube videos, how's it going? It's been, like I said, it's been a good year since I've been on the YouTube. Of course, the biggest reason, if you've been following the channel, is because I'm just super lazy on making a YouTube video. I've been meaning to make a comeback video for such a long time. There were so many ideas that I've thought about doing for this channel. Like one of the newest things I've been really getting into, and I kind of been keeping it from you guys on YouTube for like a good like since last year. But I've really been getting into like Japanese like music, and I can't tell you how many times I've been wanting to do like Japanese like album reviews, or even just like talk about like Japanese music and some cool stuff that I got from what I purchased. And oh my god, the box is right here. What are the odds? And I get one of the better weapons in the game. And I just thought about just doing vlogs as well. Surprisingly, I do have some vlogs that I've been saving, but I'm not gonna post it on YouTube, though they're more of a personal thing. But I do have those videos if I really ever thought about getting desperate. But but yeah, as of right now in my life, I just been playing video games. For those that don't know what's been going on the last year, comes to my personal life. I'm still struggling what I want to do with my life. But what I did last year at some point was went to a mechanic school, or not mechanic school. I thought about what I wanted to do, and I went to this mechanic shop that I was working at for a good while actually, and the reason how I got in contact with this is because my mom is friends with the wife's owner, and we had a talk, and he understood my situation that I was kind of in. He knew that it's kind of hard to figure out what you want to do with your life, and he understood my point of view. But long story short, it was that I was working with him to see what it's like to work on cars, and of course he only taught me really the basics. He didn't teach me like anything how to fix a car. So basically he taught me how to change my car oil, which I'm like officially like pretty much really good at. Like I could do my own car oils now. And at one point I just started working for him. I still work at a grocery store. For those that don't know, I've been working at a grocery store for such a long time. And I was holding that job at the same time while I was working at the mechanic shop, meaning that I was working two jobs at once at some point. But unfortunately I stopped working for him, and this was like a while back. This was like at least like 2 months ago now. And I stopped working with him because there were a lot of reasons in my personal life that I just did not want to like deal with. Like for example, the drive over there was like really far. Like we're talking like a 40-minute drive, and technically I wasn't getting paid full time either. I mean, it's kind of complicated to say. I was hired on, but I was hired on as like more of like a side worker, and so he was paying me like basically not even minimum wage, I think. And I was working like just about like 50 to 80 hours a week. Like I was working that much and I was getting paid so little, and I just saw like the amount of effort that I was putting in, and I understand he was doing it for free. Like the reason why I was doing the mechanic thing when working with him was because not only that I wanted to know if I wanted to do it, but I thought it would be a good experience for me because I need to know what it's like in the real world, I guess. And on top of that, I thought about doing mechanic school. You see, there has been like I guess like a lot of reports on mechanic school that it's not really worth going, but there's also like a huge debate about it. Like you should go, but at the same time you shouldn't go. But you should go, but you shouldn't go. I don't know. It's kind of stupid. Like so, I made a decision to not go into mechanic school, and so I just decided to work there and to get training for him. But I just kind of realized it's not really worth it. They weren't training me as fast as I want them to, and so I just kind of gave up on it. But I still thinking about still doing mechanic, or at least some sort of on-hand work, because I kind of realized I kind of like that kind of stuff. Of course, that leads to now, because that was 2 months ago. Unfortunately, now you can go to school because, of course, the virus. I don't want to say the word because apparently you get like I could be wrong, but I think the video gets removed if you say the word, that word, the virus. So I'm just gonna call it the virus. And yeah, it just kind of sucks because I'm basically at a pause in my life, and right now I'm still working at the grocery store, and oh man, that's like a whole entire another side to the story too. Is that my God, work has been so busy at grocery stores, and it's just been, I don't know, it's just been pretty stressful to be honest. I've been pretty, but I already turned the power on. But yeah, it's just kind of sucked really. I can't really do anything. I can't go to restaurants, you know. I can't continue with programs for school. I'm just stuck at home, just trying to get it over with. And who knows? God knows how long this crap is gonna last, dude. It's pretty nerve-wracking. But yeah. Oh shit. I want to get rid of this pistol. Oh yeah, so funny fact about this game is that I recently started playing Black Ops 3 again. Not for the zombie aspect. In fact, this is my first time playing zombies in quite a bit of time in this game. However, I've been playing COD World War 2 zombies because my friend bought it and I wanted to play with him on it. So I've been having the high off of that lately, so I'm playing Black Ops 3 again because I'm trying to get a platinum in here, which I got all the trophies in this game in multiplayer and zombies, but I have to get all the trophies in the stupid campaign, and I've done just about most of it. I beat the game on realistic mode, and next thing you know, I'm trying to play the game now without beating the game without dying on veteran, basically, and that shit's retarded. For those that don't know, Black Ops 3 is kind of pretty much, as far as I'm aware, one of the hardest Call of Duty games to get a platinum in, and that's like no joke either. It's like one of the rarest, and as somebody who's a big Call of Duty fan like me, I do like Black Ops 3. I think it's a pretty decent game, but the campaign, dude, is just so fucking terrible, dude. Like the story is god awful. So I don't know. I'm trying to get a platinum here, but it's been on a hold right now. I'm just kind of taking a break from it, but I will get back to it eventually because I did devote myself into playing that fucking game on realistic difficulty. So basically, realistic difficulty is like one bullet and you're dead. But yeah, it kind of feels good to be back. Commentating, I guess. I don't know. I'm used to talking to myself a lot, so doing stuff like this is like pretty normal in my books. I mean, it's just kind of weird to talk to myself because, like, even though I'm good at talking to myself, but I'm not good at like commentating while playing a video game while doing it's not something I'm used to doing. I'm usually better talking with friends than I am. Alright, I'm gonna go get some perks. I don't know how long I'm gonna survive for, so I guess I'm just gonna continue fucking talking and playing this game. I mean, that's basically the jizz of my life. Like what I just kind of just said. That's just basically the super short version of it. What about video games? I've been playing quite a lot of different games. Ironically, you know, I'm playing Call of Duty, in which, and it's funny because I do play other games. It's not just Call of Duty. But I just think it's just so ironic that I'm just playing a lot of Call of Duty this like month or two. It's pretty interesting, I guess. I need to get fucking Quick Revive. I think Quick Revive is at the back of the map. Oh, this weapon is great. I love this gun. It's only good if you have double tap, though. Yeah, when I was trying to get set up for this video, I was trying to think to myself, well, what kind of game should I play? So I just thought about playing this. That's kind of why I'm playing this as well. It's just not only that I kind of felt like playing zombies real quick, but I also kind of want to make this commentary as well. But yeah, though, about the whole virus thing, yeah, it's been super busy at work. I know I've said that like 3 times already, but it has been. When it's funny is because my grocery store that I work at is like nowhere near as busy as like the other stores, so I can't even imagine what it's like at a Walmart or maybe even Walgreens, maybe, or even Target. For those that don't know, I work in a Kroger grocery store, and I work in an area that's like a little bit on the shorter side, and I'm not gonna lie, it's just kind of stressful to think that the virus is like around us in our area. I mean, and it's just the thought of just like not trying to get caught from it. It's like that's the part that's scary to me, is just trying not to get catched by it. And what sucks is I work in the produce department. I work with people. I'm literally right next to them. You know that whole super rule that you have to be like 6 feet like away from people. I mean, nobody follows that rule when I'm in produce because, you know, you have to work with people. I mean, I can't really stock stuff without being right next to somebody, so that whole rule is like basically obsolete for me. So basically, I'm like risking my life out there, and it's just kind of annoying. They are paying me $2 extra from what I usually get paid, which is kind of nice because now I'm making pretty decent money now. I mean, I get paid $16 an hour, but I mean, it's kind of interesting. At least I think it is. But yeah, so far I haven't been caught in it. I'm trying to eat healthy. I'm taking vitamins. I'm not saying that vitamins is a key to beating the virus, but I'm just saying that I've heard that you try to be healthy, stay healthy. You know, don't go out as a lot. It's what I'm trying to do. You know, thank God I'm a gamer because, you know, I could imagine like for those people out there who don't know what to do with their lives, like just staying at home besides like watch TV. Like if you're not a gamer, dude, like basically every gamer's dream is just to stay at home, and it's basically where we are right now. Of course, you know, I work. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. What was it? Something about work? Can't remember. Fuck. That's what happens. I think of something to talk about, and I just kind of completely forget. Well, that's pretty much this is the gist of it. I do have my own rant about the whole virus thing at work. Like, I really should be getting paid way more than $16 if I'm just risking my life, because there are people out there who are getting paid just to really just be at home. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, where's my check at, you know, for staying at home? I don't know, I think work should have some sort of rule with that, like, maybe have a day off for like certain workers, like everyone gets to take their turn and get away from work for like 2 weeks or something and get paid for that. I don't know. There should be some sort of like some shit like that. Oh yeah, by the I also did get some, definitely got that money from the government as well, which is pretty darn nice. Very nice. All right, enough talk about about that stuff. Okay, so what about more interesting topics? Let's see. Oh yeah, about Japanese music. So yeah, I've been, for those that really don't know me that well, I mean, unless you like talk to me in real life, or maybe even just maybe certain people, but I like Japanese music like a lot. And in fact, I thought about it so much that I've decided to start making YouTube videos based around it on this channel. I think it would be so interesting. Okay, so the real another reason why I didn't want to make more YouTube videos is because of my phone, my Samsung Galaxy S9. For those that don't know, my camera on there kind of sucks, sort of. So basically, first of all, I used to have an iPhone like a year or two ago, and it used to have like this cool editing software on it. It's called like iMovie, I guess, and it made editing videos so easy on there. Unfortunately, the Samsung phone, I don't no longer own that iPhone because it's broken, and the Samsung phone, while it's very nice, it doesn't have that like cool editing software. Oh shit, I'm almost dead. That'd be embarrassing to die right now. And so, and on top of that, there's something wrong with my phone. I don't know what's up with my camera on my phone. To be fair, I haven't like tested it recently, but for some reason, I would record a video and and when like 1 or 2 minutes goes by, and all of a suddenly like the video like crashes, sort of like the whole like screen, like while recording, it'll like back out to the home screen on its own. Sometimes it even like pauses the video on there, like pauses the video while I'm recording, meaning that like I can't like make a proper like 10-minute video like without having that thing fucking stop. Basically, to me it's unusable and it sucks. So I'm just like pissed off about that. So because of that, that's why I'm kind of resorting to like PlayStation videos, because it's much easier to just record like gameplay footage and just kind of talk over it. But I think it's kind of, I personally think this, what I'm doing is so cliche and like typical nowadays. But this is like for me the best way to record videos and best mic quality too with my PlayStation headset. Plus I guess it gives you guys something to look on the screen while I'm talking as well, for those who really care about my channel. But yeah, I thought about doing Japanese videos on this channel, and I'm still thinking about it too. I think it would be so cool to talk about Japanese music, because it's something I really do like. Like you like for those who doesn't listen to Japanese music, like you'd be surprised. And we're talking like not like our current stuff too. We're talking like 80s, like 70s, maybe even 90s stuff as well. Like Japanese music is just so interesting and like so cool. Like for those who are interested, like definitely leave a comment down below, and I'll definitely could recommend maybe somebody some Japanese videos music, because there's some really good stuff out there. I know there's a lot of people out there who likes K-pop. For me, it's always, as of right now, for me, it's definitely just J-pop for me. I'm like so fascinated by Japanese music, like it's crazy. Like, there's a lot of people out there who likes like anime, but for me now it's no longer anime. What the fuck keeps getting me the goddamn rocket launcher? That shit sucks ass. Like, like I think Japanese music is more interesting now than anime. Like it's kind of weird to say that because I do like anime, but I have not watched anime in so long now, and I just kind of like Japanese music more now. Very hypocritical, I just said, but I'm just being truthful. I still haven't turned the power on. Kind of want to get all my perks. All right, let's start linking the things real quick. Also, I've heard about Resident Evil 3 as well. I guess I might as well talk about that too. For those that also don't know, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, and I know there's quite a bit of controversy about Resident Evil 3 and the making of that game. What was funny is that when that game came out, like that first like I think like week or two, I didn't watch any YouTube videos on that game, like in terms of like what people thought about it or like the reviews on that game. Nothing. I didn't look at Metacritic because I wanted to judge the game by my own personal opinion. And and when I played it and I beat in that game, I got the platinum trophy. I beat the game on Inferno mode. I did a lot of things in that game. I platinumed that game really quickly. And when I played it, I absolutely loved it, dude. It was my thoughts at the time was like, man, this is way better than the original game. And for those that don't, I never played the original that much. I think that's why I can't really judge it too much because I never really played the original that much. I only beat in that game once on the original, and I don't really like Resident Evil 3 Nemesis that much, to be honest. It's not my favorite game of the series, and that's why I was kind of skeptical about playing this one in particular. But when I played the remake, I was like, oh my god, this is so much better. And once I got the platinum, I started looking up YouTube videos about the game, and I hear all these people are just like complaining about it. And at the time, I didn't really understand, but after hearing what people have to say, I can totally see where people are coming from now. But people give like Resident Evil 3 remake like it's a really shitty game, which I mean I guess, but it's still fun as hell. I still think it's a damn good game. I will say I don't think it's worth $60. I mean the game is really short. You have to play the game really more than once to get the full experience of that out of that game. But as somebody like me who plays Resident Evil at it like like in consistent basis, I'm gonna get my money's worth from Resident Evil 3 remake, regardless what people say about it. Like I think as of right now, I think I put like 28 hours, 38 hours into that game. I can't remember. And there's still so much to do in that game. I still haven't like gotten everything unlocked out of that shop, and I just enjoyed it. I just remember just enjoying it. But you know what's funny is that I can't blame the community as well, like the Resident Evil community about that game, because the reason why is because I love Resident Evil 2 remake. That was a really good game. And the original Resident Evil 2 was like everything to me. Like I love the original RE2. And there was a lot of things they did really good with the remake. Like they even brought some like Resident Evil 1.5 beta stuff too in the game, even though they should have added more in my opinion. Basically more content, but even I can recognize that they did make some short corners, and they definitely cut some content out of RE2 remake, but it wasn't a big deal. RE3 remake was a huge deal, so on one hand I can't blame the Resident Evil community, but on the other hand I still think the remake is still fun, if not more on the casual side. I'll be honest with you, RE3 remake is more casual than anything else. It honestly reminds me a lot of like Resident Evil 6, like with the action, but just with zombies. Which that is another game that I need to go back to playing and get my full update on, because I have not played that game in years. RE6. That's a game I need to go back, and that's another game I need to platinum as well. So one of these days I will go back and play that game. So I just don't know when. Maybe who knows? We'll see what game is future as. Yeah, but now apparently a rumor. Oh, there's a lot of rumors right now. Apparently Resident Evil 4 remake is in development, and I don't know what to say about that, dude. Like on one hand, I want to be excited for it, but on the other hand, I'm not. Here's the thing. I honestly don't think we need a Resident Evil 4 remake. Like that, just me. We just don't need it. The original game is just fine as it is. And of course, you don't need me to tell you that if you're a big Resident Evil fan. There's a lot of YouTubers that kind of already said that they don't need a remake. And people are right. We don't need a remake. And on top of that, what we really need is a Code Veronica remake. I think Code Veronica was a vastly underrated Resident Evil game when it comes to the series. That is the true sequel to the games, not RE3 Nemesis. But oh my god, that box is not getting me anything good. It gives me the BMR as my first weapon, which I guess is like, nope, you got the BMR. It's good enough. I hope you can hear the game because, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, so, and apparently the game is already going to be, like, try to release in 2021, which I don't know how I feel about that. Like I said, the only thing I can say is that, you know, if RE4 Remake is already in development, all I gotta say is that you have a lot of expectations. Like, so much expectations, even for me, because RE4 was the first Resident Evil game that got me into the series myself, and I loved it. That was, like, one of my favorite games. That's like a game I never get bored of playing. To be fair, I haven't played it in a good chunk of while. I haven't played that game, I think, since, like, a year ago, if not 2 years ago. And I just don't think it needs an update. I just really don't think it does. Sweet. ICR. I like this gun. Yeah, they just have a lot of expectations, and I just really hope they deliver it. I mean, I honestly don't know what I want to see in a remake, though, because all I probably would want is just more, maybe cut content from the original game. Just, like, take the same game, upgrade the graphics, but just add more content to it. But like I said, I'm not really sure how this is gonna work. But I don't know. It seems a little weird that they're now just like, where we're gonna get, are we gonna get a Resident Evil 5 remake? Like, I would not want to see that, like, at all. I wouldn't want to see it. I'm not that interested. A Resident Evil 5 remake, like, how the hell that would work? I am excited for Resident Evil 8. That's actually a game I am. There's a lot of rumors about that game too. But that game has a much more interesting premise. So apparently, there's another rumor about that game that they're actually taking inspirations from Resident Evil 3.5 beta elements. For those that don't know, Resident Evil 4 was originally supposed to be more Silent Hill-ish, I guess, if there was any way to explaining it. There was supposed to be like hallucinations, ghosts, and like at one point there was supposed to even be like Resident Evil dolls, like actual like dolls coming to life to kill the player, and that's so interesting. But they never like went through with that. And I really would like to see like something like that return, because I can totally see that in a Resident Evil game, even though it's like, I know it's about like zombies and biohazard, but given the fact that Resident Evil right now is like in a very experimental times, at least in the number entries, I probably wouldn't mind seeing like, apparently there's going to be werewolves. I don't know how I feel about that. That seems weird to me, but I guess as long as the werewolves don't look stupid, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just putting in my faith in Capcom that what they're doing is correct, because we're getting some weird territories here with the RE series. I don't know. I have a whole commentary on that. That's like something I've been wanting to get off my chest about Resident Evil. I'm not gonna lie, I've been too distracted talking. I'm just kind of like shooting crap right now. I'm actually a little bit tired. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, so after making this YouTube video, I guess probably somebody wants to know, will I make another one? Honestly, I don't really know. Maybe I will. Who knows? Maybe, I probably might go back to talking about video games again. Maybe on topics. We'll see. I'm not really sure. I mean, if you made it this far in this video, then props to you, because I know this video is going to be super long, and but in terms of what content I want, of course the Japanese video is something I do want to do, like on my own, but I actually thought about another YouTube video that I want to do, but I have to talk to a certain friend of mine if he's down to make a YouTube video with me. I thought about playing Call of Duty World War II Zombies, but with him, and it'll be just us just talking shit, I guess. Oh shit! Oh my god! Shit! When am I reloading? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can ask my friend if he wants to do a YouTube video. I'm pretty sure you'll be cool down to do it, but I do want to keep the video pretty. It'll be just like two friends just playing games and just really commentating. That's what all the videos are probably gonna be. So you're probably gonna get more Call of Duty Zombies, and I don't know. Like I said, but you know what? I really do want to make that Japanese video. Like I can't stress you enough how much I really want to do it. I just wish I had the content to, like the editing skills. Of course, I can learn, but the thing is, I'm just too lazy to learn. Plus, on top of work, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely see. You know what's funny about, I do have an iPad, and my iPad does have the whole iMovie thing that I was talking about. But the problem is that it's going to be from like crappy like footage of my iPad, which is not good quality. It's like barely 720p. It doesn't even look 720p if you ask me. But I could definitely do that. But my biggest problem, the reason why I haven't done it on my iPad, if I'm making all these excuses not to do it, is because the storage is for making YouTube like videos like that is like a lot on my iPad, and it's so much I don't have a lot of gigabytes on my iPad without paying fucking iPad stupid like gigabyte like monthly fee, which I don't know if I really want to do that. Just not for YouTube videos. Like I'm not willing to pay. It's like paying basically it's like paying like fucking to make videos on YouTube to like get like little views. I mean, of course, views shouldn't. It's not really the biggest deal to me, but I'm just saying I just wouldn't want to pay money out of my own pocket like every month just like to pretend to make a YouTube video. I just don't think it's worth it. Even if it's like $1 a week. So far, these zombies haven't been really giving me a challenge. Watch, now I said it, now I'm gonna like get killed. Trying to get a ray gun here. I don't know. I kind of want that ray gun. Yeah, I would think like with all this like the whole pandemic that's going on right now, I would think I had more time to play video games, but I really don't. If anything, I'm working like twice as much as I do. Oh yeah, so yeah, one of the things I did want to talk about was Call of Duty. So I am playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, since we're on the topic of, I guess, of Call of Duty. That game is really good. Speaking of good, oh shit. Okay. Of course, it spawns me like right there in front of like all those zombies. This locust is a really good weapon. So yeah, I'm playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the reboot series, and I do want to make a YouTube video on that game. That is definitely a thing that I do want to talk about, and I think I probably will, because that's a very easy commentary that I can definitely do without... Oh, fuck! Shit, I'm gonna fucking... I already wasted all my fucking bubblegum. See, this is what happens when I say it's too easy. Of course, I get my ass kicked. It's because I'm talking, man. It's kind of hard to commentate. Anyways, back to what I was saying. That game, Modern Warfare Reboot, is really good. And I'm having a blast playing that game. But the only problem I have with it is there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are complaining about the game. And as somebody like me who's been playing like the Call of Duty series for a long time, there's hardly any flaws in the game. It's really... I know the developers are working pretty hard in development trying to make that game perfect, but it just seems like people seems to be bitching about that game. And the reasons, I mean, to be fair, I haven't really watched too many YouTube videos that people of complaining about the game because I just don't really like Call of Duty YouTubers that much. They're all like annoying ass people and they're usually clickbaity channels. But the ones that do complain, they talk about like usually the dumbest shit and it's never really like leads up to like good advice or reasons. In my personal opinion, I think Modern Warfare is like the best Call of Duty had and since a long time. The last Call of Duty that I played after that was COD World War II, and I think that's easily like one of the worst Call of Duty games that the series has ever been, at least in terms of the multiplayer. Funny enough, speaking of COD World War II, my friend that bought the COD World War II game that I was playing with him on, I told him how much I hated that game, and we actually played together. And he was, I guess he was really much expecting because after all the shit that I was talking about that game, like when I was talking with him just like normally, he really thought the game was going to suck, but after he played it, he actually didn't think the game was too bad. And what's funny is that when I went back and played it, it actually wasn't too bad either. But the game has still had so much flaws, it just wasn't a game I couldn't get into. I had a much better time playing with him on that game than I actually did playing it by myself. And it's not because, you know, having a friend makes it better. I just genuinely just had a much... You know what probably is the reason why I probably liked it is because none of the tryhards from Call of Duty are playing that game, probably. Because I remember when I played that game, there was a lot of sweat fest in that game. And it was just, like, it was so... Like, I don't usually hate fucking saying this word, but it's so cancerous. And especially COD Modern, even Modern Warfare, the reboot game, even that game has like stupid like there's still people who are like sweat fests but I feel like in that game I can do a much better job surviving than everybody else. And plus, if I do get pissed off playing the game, I just go play the game on hardcore mode. I found that hardcore mode is like one of my favorite modes in the game. I never cared to play hardcore at all until I started playing that. What the fuck, dog? Fuck! Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god, I almost died there. The sniper is really good. Like, the Locust sniper rifle. I think this weapon is honestly, like, the best weapon in the game. And zombies in terms. Like, it one-shots everybody. Should probably switch. Alright. I'm just gonna upgrade the sniper rifle. Fuck it. Yeah, you can also upgrade twice in this game. Makes the weapon like uber powerful. And this was kind of the upgrade I wasn't really hoping for, but it's better than nothing. I really shouldn't have bought Quick Revive because I wanted to make this video a lot more shorter. Alright. What other things can I talk about besides... What else did I want to say? Yeah, I just... Modern Warfare, good game. I honestly think it's definitely better than a lot of the Call of Duty games that's been out. If you want my take on it. I am curious what Treyarch is going to do with the next Call of Duty game. And that's another game with more rumors as well. Apparently, I guess there's like a leak. I didn't really read too much into this, but I guess the next Call of Duty game might be Vietnam. Which I'm kind of excited for if that's the case, because I'm surprised we never really had a Call of Duty with Vietnam like as the main like plot. Yes, of course we had Call of Duty Black Ops 1, but that was a game that was more about the Black Ops. Vietnam was part of the, but to have a whole game based on Vietnam, I think that would be a smart decision. I think that would be good. I'm definitely down for it. I guess there's one thing I could talk about. Maybe after, like, if you heard this far in this video. I guess I could talk about girls. I guess. I haven't really have honestly getting any luck with a lot of these chicks. I'll be honest, my social skills has definitely went up. Like talking to people and even just women in general has just went up, but I just really just can't really, especially the ones the girls that I like, I just never really can seem to just like put myself out there. I don't know. There's this one girl at my job who no longer works there now, but I'm not gonna say her name, but I had this one crush on this one girl who works at her store, and I had a crush on her for quite some time, since last year, sort of. She only worked there like less than a year, I think. And I was really into her. And there's even like hints that she also might actually like me as well. I mean, the hints that she gives off, it's like, it seems pretty obvious to me, but I'm not really 100% sure because I've been known to be notorious to be bad at reading women, but I honestly can feel that this girl has a crush on me, given like what she has like, what we sort of talked about. Well, okay, so one of the things that she has asked me one time, and this is like after like getting to know her, but she asked me like how old I was, like in a like out of nowhere. Like I was just working one day and I was just talking to her about like something around, she was wearing a necklace and I was just kind of like laughing about her necklace, like because it said her name on it. But all of a sudden she did like a 180 turn on the conversation and just said like this may sound weird, but how old are you? And she said that to me. Of course I told her my age, and I don't know, I just think it's just kind of like random, like you ask people their age. I don't know, it just seems pretty like clear to me, because if you think about it, I wouldn't go up to somebody that I wouldn't like possibly know too much and want to know their age. I mean, I don't know, maybe she was just that curious, but I do have a baby face, to be honest, so I don't know, maybe she was just that curious. Well, unfortunately, well, now I do want to talk to her more often, and I fucked up because now she quit her job. Basically, I'll just say is that from my knowledge, from what I've heard, like I said, I haven't talked to her in a while. Apparently she quit it because of the whole pandemic, and I guess her like folks that she's living with doesn't want her to work there anymore. So, but I honestly know that this is not going to be the last time I'm going to see her. I just know it, and next time I do see her, I'll definitely try to get that number, so maybe you'll hear maybe an update on that. Or not. Like, she doesn't hate me or anything. Like, she actually, me and her are pretty cool. So, there are also some girls in the grocery store that come and go. Like customers that I try talking to. Well, now I'm getting to talk about girls. In fact, you know, last time I worked, there was this one chick that used to work at a Subway, like right next to our grocery store that used to be. Unfortunately, it closed down, but there was this girl that used to work there, and I actually kind of had a crush on her. It was like this sort of blonde-looking girl, like basically dirty blonde girl. Like, not saying that she's dirty, but she has like a brownish white girl look. But kind of thought she was cute, but I never really tried because she just looked like, I'm not gonna lie, she kind of looks like she's like pissed off most of the time, so I never really bothered. But I remember that place closed down next to us, and she came in the store like 2-3 days ago, and I went up to her and said hi to her. Hey, I remember you. That you used to work at the the subway, and she was like, "Oh yeah, oh my god." She was just telling me, and I asked her why did that place shut down. Apparently, I guess Subway's in debt. I mean, given the finance of that place, it doesn't surprise me. Shouldn't really surprise me that place at some point will be closing down at some point. But yeah, apparently the Subway that she was working at was like $35,000 in debt. I thought that was kind of interesting, even though I kind of knew that they were in debt because why would else would they shut it down? But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. But what's funny about her was that there was like other workers around me, and they noticed that I was talking to her. Like me and this chick was talking for like a good like 10 minutes, and people were like eyeballing like me and her, and like people thought like wait, is this like Nasu hitting on her? I will say that there was one thing that she brought up in the conversation that kind of like I found that okay, so I will say that I found out she had a boyfriend. She has a boyfriend. But one thing that she brought up in the conversation that I was kind of like surprised, and like I don't know how like this came about, but she asked me that about like relationships. Like she came up on the topic of saying like how like her friend was asking for advice about dating and she didn't really know how to give out. And my reply was that, well, I never got her. I told her, well, I wouldn't know how to answer that question either about relationship advice because I never been in one. And I guess she found it so surprising that I never had a girlfriend before. Yeah, for those that don't know, I never had a girlfriend before. I got in close, like I think like 3 times, but it just never, like, nothing just came about. But I know she has a boyfriend, so I'm pretty sure she's not really interested in me. I was kind of like, but then I'm not surprised because she is kind of a cute girl. She really is that cute. But yeah, man, I'm at round 29. How long this video is gonna fucking be? Is it really just gonna be like 1 hour of me just like rambling on about random shit? What if I just killed myself? I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna do it for fun because I had my fun with this game already. Alright, we'll see how long I can survive this for. I'm just gonna kill myself, probably. Without putting up a little bit of a fight. Oh my god, this weapon's like a fucking 2-hit kill. Without double tap. This weapon's so much better with double tap. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it, my life, and I guess like just talking about random shit. This is basically the vlog video that I've been meaning to make for a long time. But yeah, I'm kind of happy to sort of be back. I'm kind of glad to give you guys an update on myself. Like I said, I didn't really want to quit doing YouTube, but it was definitely more of a break, if anything, and just trying to figure out my life. Of course, really, my life is way more important but then again, than really making YouTube videos. But then again, I'm not really doing anything at home, so I'm not really sure. There's a lot of things I want to do in this life that I want to do. Another thing too, I guess I might as well get soppy here, but that's another reason why I definitely do not want to get the coronavirus, because there's so much things I'm just like now realize that I want to do with my life, and I'm not ready to leave yet in this world. There's so much I still want to do. I want to get married. Fuck, I kind of fucked up. Well, like I said, that was basically the gist of it, but I want to get married. There's just a lot of things I just want to do with my life. But I just want to say is thank you guys for watching this video. If you made this through, I really appreciate it. But yeah, until next time, folks. Until next time.